What's the deal, baby? Y'all know it is the big boss out, boss out, K-Po through the door. He'll touch his boxing. Excuse me, I'm tired, man. You know, took my kids last night to see that movie, Bad Guys, man. It's a funny little kid movie, man. If you got kids, go see it. And then I got that shredded chicken Taco Cabana bowl. Man, that mug was hitting. But we'll talk boxing today, man. We're talking about Terence Crawford's trainer, Bomac. Some comments he said, man. It's not gonna be a long video. It's gonna be straight to the point. Bomac, as you know, after Errol Spence stopped Hernandez Ugas via TKO, I think it was the 10th round. He went to his social media and basically said that Bud gonna beat the fuck out of Errol Spence. Okay? I think it was on his Twitter. So then I think Bomac yesterday, was that the weigh-in or it was the day before that? I think Fight Hype or somebody interviewed Bomac, and Bomac said again, Bud gonna beat the shit out of Errol Spence. And I also saw Timothy Bradley says the reason why Bud gonna beat the shit out of Errol Spence because Errol Spence is a basic fighter. He has no high ring IQ. He's just a kung fu bulldozer fighter. The last fighter that said that was Mikey Garcia, right? Okay, Mikey Garcia and Robert Garcia were saying the same thing. Okay, now granted, Mikey Garcia is not Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is not Mikey Garcia. But all I'm saying is that they said that about Errol Spence last time, and Errol Spence beat Mikey Garcia at his own game and outboxed him. Simple as that. He outboxed him. He outjabbed him. He boxed beautifully. You know what I mean? And you hear stories about Errol Spence, you know, about his boxing ability. Like he can box. He was an Olympian. Okay? You're not gonna become an Olympian by brawling. You know what I mean? Or if he didn't have no IQ. You have to know the art of boxing. You have to have boxing skill to be an Olympian and to compete in the Olympics. You know what I mean? You can't just go in there and be like Ruslan Provatnikov and just stand there and trade with everybody. It's not gonna work. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get on the Olympic team fighting like that. So Errol Spence can box. He just knows that if I gotta apply pressure and break this dude, that's what I gotta do. In which a lot of his opponents, he break them. But the Mikey Garcia fight, everybody was saying he's basically a dumb fighter, and all he know how to do is come forward and punish people because he's bigger than everybody else and he hits harder. And they saying the same thing about this fight against Terence Crawford. I'm telling you, don't underestimate that boy. That's all I'm saying. Don't underestimate this boy. That's all I'm saying. Alright? Really, technically, you're not supposed to underestimate any fighter. But Bomac going into this fight, I feel like he already got in his mind that Bud, it's finna be an easy night for Bud. Now, granted, you're supposed to be confident in your fighter, but at the same time, you have to also be realistic. It's one thing to be confident and be like, hey, I still think my fighter gonna get the win, but this guy posed this problem. He's saying, he talking as if it's gonna be an easy night for Bud. Like, Bud just finna go. Bud don't gotta train hard. Bud don't gotta run. Bud just gonna show up and fight. That's how he putting it. That's how he making it sound. I'm telling you this. If Bud coming up with that mentality, with Bomac's mentality, they're gonna stop that boy. Now, I already told you, in my opinion, I feel like Errol Spence gonna win. Okay? I feel like Errol Spence gonna knock out Terence Crawford. It's gonna be a TKO. That's what I think. And I already broke it down on why I feel that way. But that's my opinion. Okay? from an unbiased perspective, it's a 50-50 fight. Anybody can win this fight. Me being biased, I'm picking Errol Spence to knock out Terence Crawford. Unbiased, it's a 50-50 fight. Because of the counter-punching of Terence Crawford. Okay? Now, granted, a lot of people give Terence Crawford a lot of credit, and they say, oh man, he's a masterclass boxer, in which he's not. He's not a masterclass boxer. People try to compare Terence Crawford to Floyd Mayweather, and they don't even fight the same. Okay? Don't get it twisted. Terence Crawford is a killer. He's a dog. Don't get it twisted. But he's not, his boxing ability is not, you know what I mean? He don't box guys' socks off. You know what I mean? Terence Crawford's a dog. He want to fight. You know what I mean? That's what it boils down to. He want to fight. He prefer to fight. And that's going to be his downfall in the Errol Spence fight. He going to want to fight Errol Spence. He going to want to show Errol Spence, I'm bigger, I'm better than you, I'm tougher than you. And Errol Spence going to stop that. You know what I'm saying? Because he going to try to dog with Errol Spence on the inside. The body shots going to be key in this fight. But that's my biased opinion. Unbiased opinion, this is going to be a close fight. You know what I mean? It's going to be close. And that's the beautiful thing about this fight is when you got two great fighters who are in their prime. And like I said, I think Terence Crawford is still in his prime, but he's in a later, he's going out of his prime. Errol Spence is in his prime. Like he's standing in the middle with 10 toes. You know what I mean? This is a 50-50 fight. But like I keep telling you, keep underestimating Errol Spence. They do this Mikey did it. Sean Porter did it. Like Sean Porter didn't think Errol Spence was going to stand and go toe-to-toe with him. Errol Spence fought toe-to-toe. And this is the thing, he beating fighters at their own game. If you go back and watch these fights, Errol Spence fights these guys how they fight. He outboxed Mikey. He fought toe-to-toe with Sean Porter. Which, that's one thing I don't like that Errol Spence do. You know what I mean? But you can't tell a fighter nothing. He a fighter. He gonna do what fighters do. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, don't underestimate Errol Spence. That's all I can say. I mean, at the end of the day, Errol Spence is not underestimating Bud Crawford. You see Errol Spence's training. You know what I mean? You heard Derek James. Shout out to Boxing Ego for pointing this out. You heard Derek James say at the end of the fight, you need to get back in the lab. You need to keep your focus. And that's what he's doing. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that Errol Spence has a low fighting IQ? And Bud gonna run through him? Because if that's the case, Bud don't need to be training right now then, right? Bud just need to chill until the fight is signed and he can just show up and fight, right? Y'all let me know, man. Big Boss gone.